Go. Dr. Yaakov Freedman here, local trustee psychiatrist, happy to go ahead and to record a few thoughts for patients, colleagues, friends, and family on the current situation and how we can stay sane, happy, and healthy in spite of the current pandemic outside, in spite of isolation, quarantine, or whatever you want to call the current situation. So here we go. Dr. Freedman, how do I stay sane when I'm locked up in my house and I'm nervous as can be about the current coronavirus epidemic? How can I go ahead and keep it together? Well, here are a few ideas. It's very important to stay updated. In spite of that, it's very important to limit your intake of intense news that may or may not be true. It's important to follow up on the news updates of the Misrad HaBriyut, the National Health Organization, the CDC, and other reliable news organizations, as opposed to paying attention to those crazy things that your cousin is sending you that he found translated from Korean. Make sure that you have enough food and medicine, but don't go crazy and stock up on 500 cans of tuna fish. Only go outside for emergencies. That means that you can go outside to get food and medicine and other important things, but now is not the time to go out and to rent movies at Blockbuster. Furthermore, you should know if the minyanim are canceled in your community. If they are canceled, it's because it's unsafe. And trying to go ahead and to gather together many people to daven is potentially dangerous. It's pekuach nefesh to pay attention to the local rules according to the CDC, the Misrad HaBriyut, and the rabbis who have paskined according to the CDC and the Misrad HaBriyut's information about the situation. This includes mental health professionals, therapists, psychologists, psychiatrists. We should be using telecommunications, Zoom, WhatsApp, secure video conferencing, phone sessions, as opposed to meeting our patients face to face, which is potentially and unnecessarily dangerous as far as exposing each other to the coronavirus pandemic. So what do we do when we're stuck at home? Well, we relax, and we relax now. It's very, very important to keep up with a daily schedule. Just like a few weeks ago, you woke up, you davened, you had breakfast, you went to work, you did your learning, you davened, you came home, you had dinner, you did what you did with your family and went to bed and started the next day and did it again. So too now. We have to make sure that we keep a daily schedule. Wake up at the same time, say your morning prayers at the same time, have breakfast with the family, have a healthy morning activity, a healthy afternoon activity, and make sure that you keep to a daily schedule. This is so important for staying physically and mentally healthy. Mindfulness. This is the way that we get in touch with our psychological state. If you don't know what mindfulness is, Google it. If you want to learn it, there's Headspace and there's Calm as a few apps. There's also Dr. Forsyth's book, Forsyth, John Forsyth's book about mindfulness. If Amazon is still working, you can order it. There are a lot of great ways to relax, to meditate, to pray, to be in touch with our internal state, and to stay calm. Cardiovascular exercise on a daily basis. This is very important. Dust off that treadmill, roll out that yoga mat, and do that underwater Zumba that you've been dying to do to stay in physical and mental shape. If you've been waiting your whole life to learn how to play the harmonica, now is the time. If your Yiddish is geferlach, it's time to go ahead and to work on it. Keep a daily schedule, fill it with meaningful activities, and do what you need to do to stay relaxed, calm, and sane. Because we need to stay calm. Now is the time to stay calm. Keep things in perspective. If you're watching this video right now, That means that you have internet, which means that you have electricity, which means that you have food and water and everything else that you need to be safe. This is amazing. The Jewish people have been through many, many, many big challenges. Only a few generations ago, there were people hiding in attics from the Nazis, and all we have to do is stay inside. We can be as loud as we want, within reason, but we have the ability to stay calm and to keep things in perspective. Baruch Hashem, we're not in North Korea where there are only 2 legal haircuts according to the dictator Kim Jong-il. We have a lot to be grateful for, and we can stay calm. When I was a kid, my mother once told me, dogs can smell fear, so you have to be careful not to be scared in front of dogs. Well, guess what? Kids are better than dogs, and kids will know if you're nervous too. So be calm for you, be calm for your family. It will make everybody calm. And that's important for staying sane and healthy during this time. Furthermore, we can go ahead and keep a gratefulness journal. Every day, write down 3 things that you're happy about, 3 things that you're proud of. At the end of a month, when we might still be in quarantine, you'll have about 100 things that you are happy and proud of. At the end of a year, when we hopefully won't be in quarantine, B'ezrat Hashem, you'll have 1,000 things that you're proud and happy of. And anytime that you're feeling down, you can review it and feel good about yourself and feel good about the current situation, no matter what sort of challenges you feel like you're dealing with in the moment. Okay. Now that we're here in quarantine, now that we're here in this current situation, we have to think about what we can do to move forward. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your kids, your parents, your siblings, anybody who's in the house with you. Enjoy your 4th cousin, Shifi, who was stuck in seminary and is now stuck with you. Have fun with your family members. This is finally your time to be together with them. Forget just the board games and the coloring books and the family stories. Sit with them and love them. Hug your kids. And more, this is your time to be with Hashem. There's no distractions. You finally don't need to rush through davening. You can finally catch up and do daf yomi. You have enough time to do everything that you need to do. And without getting too messianic, we have to keep in mind that there's a million planes out there, gassed and empty and ready to fly every single Jew back home to Eretz Yisrael. We have to also remember that the Temple Mount, Har HaBayis, is closed because at any minute we know that Hashem's going to drop the Beis HaMikdash right down. We should be ready. We should be prepared. We should stay calm, positive, optimistic, and happy with our current situation that is very, very, very good right now, and know that at any moment we can expect tremendous news that Mashiach Tzidkenu has come. B'ezrat Hashem, it's good to be with you all. We can do it.